All right, what's up, everybody? My name is Diego. Welcome to Money Moves YouTube channel, where we're going to talk about everything when it comes to crypto, real estate, stock market, everything that's going on with money. I want to be informative. I want to learn. Hopefully, I could bring some information when it comes to finances to you guys. So, welcome to my YouTube channel. We're going to learn as we go. And hopefully you get some value out of this, as I'm sure I will. I'm going to learn a lot because I'm eager and hungry to learn everything I can when it comes to about money. So welcome. And today is February 6th. What a beautiful day. Can't believe it's already been a month in when it comes to 2022, but I'm eager about kicking off this YouTube channel. So let's see what we can find online when it comes to everything that it comes about money. So let's take a look around. So as of now, I am in incognito mode, and let's look up, see what's going on with the stock market news. All right, stock futures are lower after S&P boost wing. All right, let's check out Market Watch. That's a pretty good website to check out. They always have a bunch of interesting articles. So I recommend coming on to this website and just taking a look, see what they have. I think you got to pay for a subscription, but they have a lot of free articles I think that you can take a look at. Apple, not Amazon, should buy Peloton. Huh, that's interesting. You know what's interesting is I had a feeling that once we were starting to get through this pandemic, what was going to happen with everybody that canceled their gym subscriptions and that bought Peloton, because there's only so much you can do at home when it comes to doing it on the bike and it's being entertaining. But after a while, there's something about going to the gym where, you feel the camaraderie of everyone at the gym, you develop a routine. And I think that Peloton stock, I think, has been dipping. So let's take a look. Apple, not Amazon, should buy Peloton. One analyst explains why. It has been reported that Amazon and Nike are weighing bids for Peloton. One analyst said he'd be surprised if Apple wasn't in the mix. With 2.8 million paid subscriptions today and very strong, unique, competitive moat, Apple acquiring Peloton would be both an offensive defense acquisition. I'm trying to think of, besides like all the apps, software, and music that they can bring to Peloton. I wonder how they would be able to elevate Peloton. So let me know if you any opinion that you have on how Peloton, if it's bought by Apple, what Apple can do to really elevate it and take it to the next level. So leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Peloton stock has fallen 83% in the past 12 months. Yep. I remember hearing about this. So look at this. Peloton stock, which has fallen 83% in the past 12 months, surged 26.4 to 31.10 in the after hours trading Friday in 2020 amid demand Peloton bikes during lockdowns. The stock soared to above 160, but shares have tumbled as gyms reopen. It has declined 31% year to date. And it's only been a month. Let's see when this article was written. Oh, it was actually published today. So yep. So it's been a year in 2022. I mean a year, excuse me. So for this year, it's been about a month, and we're on February 6th, and it's already tumbled 31% because as the trend goes, it looks like things are going to start opening up fully across the country, I think, but not to go into that. Apple could make a run. Okay, so it was a brief article just stating that Apple might be interested, might be a competitor into putting a bid and actually purchasing Peloton. So let me know what you guys think. Would Apple really elevate Peloton stock? What would they be bringing to Peloton? Would that make you want to buy a Peloton if Apple buys it? So let me know. Put a comment down below. Oh yeah, and this was pretty surprising. Um, so what strong January jobs report really means for the Fed March rate hike? Okay, so there were the report came out recently that we got higher expected jobs report. So one fourth of a point hike in March, bigger cumulative tightening over the next few years. So the Fed's going to really start tightening up on when it comes to this free money that they've been giving out. So all week economics have talked themselves into expecting weak January report, with almost 500,000 jobs added, which I think surprised everybody. Um, the accuracy, I'm not sure of that, but that's what it was reported, and it looks good. It surpasses a lot of people's expectations. The Federal Reserve would be provided to provide data, 50-point basis, the yield of the 10-year Treasury note, 1.9, moved to 1.9, and the Dow Jones Industrial, Economics generally skeptical of the idea. All right. We still think that a slowdown in the first GDP growth will persuade officials to start slow, although they could project a bigger cumulative tightening over the next few years. So a lot of people are starting to, they really have their eyes of whether the Fed is really gonna um of how tightening they're gonna do on their interest rates, because some people think if they get too aggressive, the economy is gonna crash. The stock market is just gonna free fall. So let me know what you guys think. If the Fed increases their interest rates a little too much, do you think the market's going to tank? Let me know. Put a comment down below if yes, the stock market will tank if the Fed goes tightens up too quick, or if you're more of the optimistic type that believes that the economy won't tank and the stock market won't actually free fall. All right, so that's interesting. Let's see what else we can find. So that's on Market Watch. Let's go back. What other? Let's go CNBC. And also too, let me know of any good websites I should be reading, because as the more I'm diving deep into everything that comes about money, this is Money Moves. I want to know where the money's going so then I could better be informed myself and provide that information to you guys. But if there's any good websites that you guys recommend that I should be reading when it comes to everything about crypto, real estate, the stock market, jobs, everything that comes about money, please put a comment below on websites that I should be checking out. So I would really appreciate that. I'm trying to kick off this channel as being as humbled and honest with you guys, and hopefully you can see the development and growth in me that I expect upon myself. So yeah, I'm excited. So let's see what CNBC has. China's zero COVID strategy will work against them. The Bitcoin family immigrants to Portugal for its zero tax. Let's check this out. This was rather interesting. This came up early when I was looking on my phone and when I was at the gym working out. The Bitcoin family immigrates to Portugal for its 0% tax on cryptocurrencies. So this is an article on CNBC. So Didi, I don't want to pronounce the last name because I'm sure I would botch it. So-called Bitcoin family is setting down roots in Portugal, Europe's ultimate crypto tax haven. The Dutch family of 5 that has spent the last 5 years traveling to 40 different countries. Tyhudus. Sorry, I apologize if I botched something. I am the worst when it comes to pronunciation of names. So, yeah, I apologize for that. And see, choose Portugal for advantage crypto tax rules, which include 0% tax on Bitcoin. And I take it this is a picture of the family. In Europe, you don't pay any capital gains tax or anything else in Portugal on cryptocurrency. So that's quite amazing, though, if you actually thinking about it, because a lot of people are getting rich off cryptocurrency. A lot of people strongly believe that crypto is the future, because it's decentralized, and that is given. This is just my intake of what so far I've understood, is that it's given this value of that it cannot be manipulated. just like fiat currency. As long as you don't earn cryptocurrency for providing service in Portugal, you are in the clear. This is a beautiful Bitcoin haven. I wonder if we're going to start seeing a trend of families like this leaving, wherever they're from, where they're going to have to pay, steep capital gains tax, and then go to these tax havens. When I guess in Europe, Portugal is. So it's going to be really fascinating, because if you look at areas like cities like Miami, they're trying to make Miami, from my understanding, to be the basically the Silicon Valley for tech, but basically the cryptocurrency hub, in Miami. So that's going to be really interesting, because taxes is something that a lot of people are concerned with. Everybody wants to pay less taxes. Let's be honest. Whether it's just an average Joe Blow like me, just an average guy, or when it comes to someone that's making, who's well off, they want to pay less taxes, so that's really interesting. I went around 900, and the advertisement, I'm not going to pay for that. Crypto is currently 41,000. It was 69,000. Yep. A lot of people with those diamond hands still holding on. Where I believe a lot of money that was from people who believe that crypto's a risky asset, and then believe it's too volatile. I think that's what happened with the sell-off, and where I think it's going to start bouncing back. Just my opinion, where I think a lot of the non-believers have left. What kind of crypto stake? Bitcoin family. Number 4. 0% tax on Bitcoin. Let's get rid of this. And capital gains. So here we go. Capital gains resulting from crypto transactions, such as cashing out in crypto to crypto trades, are not subject to personal income taxes. Explain. Shihan, a CPA head tax strategy crypto tax software at cointracker.io. And that is right there. This means that similar to other fiat currency gains from buying or selling cryptocurrencies are not taxed. It also means that crypto transactions or payments, as well as the exchange of Bitcoin for fiat money, are not subject to value-added tax (VAT). Wow, that's interesting. This makes Portugal a really attractive place for crypto users to live. Man, this is really fascinating. The only expectation to the country's generosity crypto scheme relates to companies registered in Portugal that deal in crypto. These businesses face some taxes under certain circumstances. Man, I wonder if we're just going to start seeing an influx of those in Europe just heading to Portugal, as the crypto world that just grows and grows and grows. Okay, citizens of the European Union have the right to a permanent residence in Portugal, and for non-EU citizens, Portugal offers expats a few paths to residency, including the Golden Visa, the D7 visa, also known as a retirement visa or passive income visa, both of which tend to attract wealthy foreigners. I remember I came across this YouTube channel. It was this family that retired pretty early. They did well off in investing into the stock market, where they were government workers, and then they invested well into their retirement and to the stock market, where they were able to retire very early, and they moved actually to Portugal, which is kind of fascinating. If this is going to start gaining momentum when it comes to those wanting to retire and save as much money as they can, if Portugal is a place where many people seek out to get to hold on to as much of their wealth as they can. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see what else. Portugal's expat live. Puerto Rico, easier for you to citizen. Okay, so let's see about this part right here. Moving to Portugal for tax-free crypto life isn't as so simple for Americans. It also doesn't matter if they're a dual citizen. If they are U.S. citizens, they owe U.S. tax dollars, of course. The U.S. government always wants their cut. Uncle Sam wants his cut. In the US, investors pay as much as 37% on short-term capital gains to 20% on long-term gains, which applies to crypto and other assets held for more than a year. Look at that right there. Whoo-hoo. Man, Uncle Sam ain't playing. One of the island's tax breaks under Act 60, known as Individual Investors Act, drops that tax obligation down to zero if the qualifications are met. Entrepreneurs and crypto traders. This is also a major tax incentive for business owners to set down roots in Puerto Rico. Yeah, but I think the Paul brothers, I think they moved to Puerto Rico for to save money on their taxes. Portugal Expat Live. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. Look at that, already learning stuff. First little rant right here that we not rant, but first video, you know, to Money Moves on February 6th. We're already learning a lot. Well, I'm learning a lot, you know, so I hope you stick along and you know, come with me on this journey and see what we can all learn, and hopefully, you know, we all make better financial moves, because that's what it's about. You know, we want to set ourselves to the put our best foot forward to set ourselves up financially stable, and hopefully, you know, create wealth not just for us but generational wealth. Bitcoin has become a lifeline for sectors like the former nurse who made 1.3 million last year. Okay, let's see what this is. This is interesting. Bitcoin has become a lifeline for sex workers like the former nurse made 1.3 million last year. This article came out yesterday. Regulations and bank policies designed to combat sex trafficking have made it harder for sex workers and adult entertainers to practice their trade, especially online. Many have increasingly turned to Bitcoin and other currencies as a way to accept payment in products and services to protect their funds. Half a dozen sex workers who explain the role of cryptocurrency. Yeah, man, this is quite incredible that it's starting to hit a whole new cryptocurrency is literally hitting a whole new industry. She makes sexually provocative videos, adult alley platforms, OnlyFans. She makes, you know, the Texas native is also a major advocate for cryptocurrency. Shut down her accounts. So check this out. So it says right here, her interest kicked off in 2014, which is when she says several vendors, including PayPal, Square Cash, and Venmo, shut down her accounts because of red flags related to sex work. Yeah, a lot of these major payment companies are starting to cut people off when it comes to that industry. So that's interesting how cryptocurrency is becoming a viable option for this industry, because it's if these companies are not going to take are going to shut down our account from making money and making a living, whether you like it or not, now Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are an option, which is fascinating. Skype call. I had a Coinbase account at the time. Then I hold her a QR code right to the camera, and he sent it to the camera, and I got it. She explained. So the customer used Coinbase. It took me 15 minutes, and there were no chargebacks, no website commission, no bank, all major. I could cash it out. I could hold it. Man, for those that believe the revolution is real, they're just like, I bet you this article just saying like, look, this is for everybody, where those in power and those big corporations can no longer stop you from making a living, whether they like it or not. This is an option. You know, the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency um, um, era is here to help everybody. All right. OnlyFans, the policy Whiplash. Friendly, da, 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 da. Shipping is legal, marriage is legal, da, da, da. Okay. Well, that's an interesting article. All right. So let's see what else could we talk about when it comes to money moves. So again, welcome to Money Moves YouTube channel. My name is Diego. You know, we're just going to be looking at some great YouTube channel, articles that we can, learn about and hopefully provide information not only to myself, but to you guys. So let's look at CNN. Okay, CNN business. Raising billions. All right, so here we go. What is this? So check this out. So the U.S. desperately needs skilled workers, but the community colleges that train them are woefully underfunded. Yeah, I wonder how that's going to impact a lot of areas that need money. Skilled employees. So let's see. Joe Rogan apologizes. All right. These GameStop traders struck gold, then came hard apart. Tech. All right. I'm not liking the layout for CNN. Yeah, for CNN's their layout's not. I don't see anything that's really gravitating to me. So let's check out Finance Yahoo. Why Bitcoin accounting rules make it better to invest in comic books. So let's check this out. Bitcoin and comic books. Let's see what we learn right now. So why Bitcoin accounting rules make it better to invest in a stack of comic books. All right, let's see. Bitcoin was a high 69,000. From the last article, we saw that it's 41,000 currently. Although crypto is back on the rise for now, at least some observers argue that whipsawing and account rules can make valuing cryptocurrencies more onerous for companies and investors and may dissuade other firms. Given crypto volatility, there can be wide swings. Everyone knows that is nothing new for MicroStrategy that equated for more than 1.6 billion. As the week of owns battle brews over accounting rules. about whether to change Bitcoin's accounting rules expected to be slow. For instance, Bitcoin is considered a commodity in the US, and changing its accounting rules may potentially change how certain commodities such as gold are recorded. All righty. I'm expecting to find more of an interest when it comes to comic books. Why Menace? Oh yeah, let's check this out. This is rather interesting. What Meta's 251 billion market cap route teaches about investing. One stock market that didn't go up. Reporting disappointing quarter rules. Shares plunged 26% in a single day. Damn, that's crazy though. Shares dropped 26% in a single day for Meta. After losing an IOP in 251 billion of market cap. Good God. That's a whole lot of money in one day. It's kind of the move that could have rattled confidence in investors, and it did the same day. It fell, S&P fell 2.4%, but losing close to 26. Yeah, the diversification at work. Yeah, I'm a big proponent of diversification when it comes to finances. So that is just my 2 cents. I'm the type that would love to have a good portion of a little bit of everything. And some people are more into, say, they're heavy on real estate, they're heavy on cryptocurrencies, but it's rather interesting that that the S&P didn't fall as much, because of Meta losing 251 billion dollars. Diversification is looking pretty great. Yeah. I am not I am not a financial how should I say this? I don't provide any financial advice. I'm just a firm believer in diversification. I'm here to learn. Hopefully you learn again on Money Moves YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. So click that subscribe. I want to be able to learn a bunch of new stuff, and hopefully you learn as well as we go. As 2022 has begun, it's already February 6th, and we got the rest of the year to go. Okay, so let's see what else we find on Yahoo Finance. Let's see about NFTs right here. Oh, go back. Oh, that's a video. I want to read some articles. Billionaires dumping stocks at record pace. Giant pension sold Apple. GE stock light up your portfolio. Here's why. U.S. stocks were in the calm before the storm. Really? All right. The number of strange events that plunged. So I've seen that CEOs and corporate are selling a bunch of stocks. Some people believe that they know information that we don't, and that they're dumping their stocks before it really hits the fan. Over 4.5 Americans have quit their jobs. Yep, that is called the Great Resignation. So let me know if you're part of the Great Resignation. That if you quit your job and over the last year or two, and what are you doing right now? Some people are just leaving jobs that they got tired at, and then they're starting their own business. Let me know what you're doing. Put a comment below on if you are part of the Great Resignation, one of the 4.5 million Americans that quit their jobs. And let me know if you started a different type of journey or just found another job. So let me know eventually. I don't want to go further into that. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Tax season, desires to trade. As I'm looking through the articles right now, I am watching today's round of golf that was on TV at Pebble Beach. It looked like a beautiful day. That's one of those bucket list items that I want to do. Be able to have enough cash to be able to play at Pebble. One of those bucket list items. All right, let's look for another website. Oh, I see here. Let's go to crypto news. Since we've been diving pretty heavily into crypto. Top 5 cryptocurrencies to watch this week. And this is on Cointelegraph. All right. Bitcoin jumped to 42,000. So it boosted the total crypto market according to this article. So check this part right here. So a new financial disclosure by Senator Ted Cruz shows that he bought the recent dip. Buy the dip. You know, you keep hearing everybody buy the dip, buy the dip. Well, you know what? Senator Ted Cruz from Texas is buying the dip. He bought on January 25th when it was 35 to $35,700 and $37,600. And now it went up to 41. Buy the dip, people. Buy the dip. That's what they're saying. Good accept gains. So let's talk about Bitcoin right there. So let's see what's up with Ethereum. Ether. So Ether surge above 20-day. Hence the bears may again try to defend it. Okay. Okay. Near protocol between 10 and 950, clear 20-day. Okay. The up move has resumed today, and the bulls are trying to push the price above the 50-day. $14 at a hit. The bears will attempt. Okay. Mana, Decentraland Mana broke above 20-day. $2.70, but turned back down, but turned down from the 50-day $2.93. The bears try to pull the price below. All right, so that's interesting. Let's go to CoinDesk. Let's see what's up with Tether. Tether responds to CoinDesk intervention in legal proceedings. The stablecoin issuer maintains its reserves as closely guarded and give it a competitive advantage. With more than 78 billion worth of tokens in the circulating, Tether is by far the largest stablecoin issue in the crypto market. It accounts for roughly half of all transactions against Bitcoin and centralized exchanges, according to Crypto Compare. statement. So Tether is what is going on with this article? Tether was published categories, cash loan, da da da. New York Supreme Court against and blocks the state attorney general office providing CoinDesk documents. Legal proceedings against Tether. So interesting. If you guys have any Tether, put a comment below. Let me know if you guys have any Tether or any other stable coins that you are well invested. I know Tether, I believe is the biggest stable coin out there. So leave a comment below if you are a firm believer in Tether and what you think about about these legal proceedings that they're going through. Dun, dun, dun. The future. The future of entertainment with Peep Holmes. Non-fungible joking and wax NFTs. Yeah, and NFTs are blowing up right now. Are you an investor of NFTs? Leave a comment below. Let me know. NFT All Stars, CoinDesk, new animated series brings together. NFT All Stars, CoinDesk new animated series brings together a star-studded panel of investor creators and innovators to debate, explain, and laugh about all things NFTs. The hosts are true OGs of NFTs, Blockade Game CEO Margaret D. Curl. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm gonna butcher that. EMD innovator, DJ, NFT artisan. Well, this is interesting. CoinDesk. Send a comedian, let your home. Oh, that's interesting. I think I'm gonna have to check out an episode. That sounds entertaining. Business. Let's check this out. That looks interesting. The U.S. Treasury Department warns of NFT risk and art-related money laundering. High-value art is particularly vulnerable to money laundering. The rapper go to FT market presents new issue according to a new study. Really? 40-page report, Anti-Money Laundering Act 2020, found there is some evidence that suggests high-value art is involved in money laundering. The emerging digital art markets, such as non-fungible tokens, NFT may present risks depending on the structure and the market incentive. Da, da, da. The report went to say that some transactions may not record public ledger and otherwise bypass any regulators. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Interesting. All right, let's see what other cryptocurrency websites. Crypto news. Let's check this one out. Why are people calling Bitcoin a religion? Really? Let's see what this article says. There is a Church of Bitcoin found in 2017. Da-da. So tell you that it's profit. In Austin, there's billboards. Crypto is real. Religion is dirty. Religion's dirty secret. Critics highlight irrationality. Bitcoin is good and wholesome. Using religion as a framework. Talks about how many religions are formed with charismatic leaders. Several commentators have noted that Bitcoin inventor Satoshi Nakamoto resembles a sort of prophet. Nakamoto's true identity, whether Nakamoto is actually a team of people, remains a mystery. But the intrigue surrounding the figure is a source of charisma with consequences. Okay. A path really to sell. That's funny. Let's see what the updated Litecoin, irreplaceable. Speaking of Litecoin, I remember when I still had hair a couple of years ago. Um, not even that. Like I just barely had any hair. I was still getting it lined up, and I had a barber that was talking about Bitcoin, and he used to buy a bunch of Litecoin. I wonder if he still has a bunch because I think he was buying it for dirt cheap. Okay, so I was just talking about India's wisdom. But you mean, let's see this how Bitcoin panic sellers wake up. That's funny. Gotta love the internet when it comes to memes. Let's see what's up with some blockchain news. Worry Bank to accept blockchain based on driving permits as a form of authentication. Digital one ready for an international Olympics run. Really? Let's read this. All right, International Olympics Showcase. So yes, the Olympics are going on right now. It just began, I think, on Friday. China will allow overseas visitors from around the world to use digital yuan for the first time in the next month Winter Olympics from the Central People's Bank of China. So they have their own digital money now. I think Bitcoin is actually banned in China, so they came up with their own digital currency. The only payments methods are renminbi cash, Visa cards, and digital yuan at all competition, non-competition venues during the Olympics. Interesting. This is how Meta might make money on the money in the metaverse. Facebook's parent company Meta has recently been granted a range of new patents in the US. The patents include eye and face tracking technology via wearable sensors. No. That's crazy. Moreover, the patent also reveals some information about how Meta plans to generate revenue, metaverse purse. So hyper targeted advertisement and sponsored content. And there are also proposals for a virtual store where users can buy digital goods and may be sponsored by real world brands. Yeah, that's not really shocking. That is what Facebook is known for. They're targeting advertisement because they collect all your data and they know how to how to target you when it comes to advertisements, and they're gonna double down, triple down, quadruple down when it comes to the metaverse on that. Not surprised. What surprises those patents. Look at this. Patents include eye and face tracking technology. Yeah, hard pass. We're added that the company will go into intermediate any range of services and the truth. Undertaking a global human cloning product. Oh, okay. Fascinating. All right. Let's check out some real estate information. See what's going on with the real estate. Real estate news. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go news here. The rest to buy in the pandemic. Here's what they would change. Homes that sold for 750,000. Where is this in New York? Let's see what 750,000 buys you in New York. Each week, our survey of recent residential sales in New York City or surrounding region focused on homes that sold around a certain price point. Okay. So in Brooklyn, 750,000, 2 bedroom, 1 bath. Dang, that is, it doesn't say the square footage though. For 750. Oh, and here you go. This 960 square foot post-war co-op dining area kitchen. Dang. It was on the sale for 14 weeks on the market, 3% above the list price. Cost 900. Man, that's crazy. 750. That's tough for those that live in, like, I live in California, so housing over here isn't all that cheap, but 750,000 for a 2 bedroom and 1 bath. Whew. And it's less than 1,000 square feet. Look at that, less than 1,000, 960 square foot. All right, let's see what this one. Winchester, 837,000. So it was on the market for 23 weeks, 1% above. 9,644 a year in taxes. Ooh. Dang. In Manhattan, I'm not sure if Manhattan's still the most expensive city to live in. It usually bounces back and forth between Manhattan and San Francisco, bouncing back and forth of the most expensive cities um, when it comes to mortgages and rents. So 630 square foot. Oh my gosh. So 675,000 buys you 630 square foot spot. Dang. 3% above asking price. All right, here you go. 800,000 in New Jersey. 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. That's a pretty big house. 70-year-old, 300, 3,100. More than a half an acre. 8% below list price. Look at this. 14,000 in taxes. Gosh. Man. So 800,000. So you get a 4-bedroom house, 2.5 bath. That's a tough pill to bite. $14,000 in taxes. Or in Connecticut, 810,000. What does that get you? A 38-year-old home, 2,124 square foot condo with combined living and dining room, 5% below. Interesting. Long Island, 810,000 for a 4-bedroom, 2 bath. Man, these prices are crazy. Let me know in the comments if you guys think that the real estate market is going to go to a crash, because some people are predicting that that this year in 2022 that something's going to happen that's going to create this hot real estate market to crash, because it's been hot in California and pretty much across the nation. And I believe that many people are hoping that something causes the bubble to burst where homes come back down in price. Will that be the Fed? Will that be the Fed increasing interest rates that would cause it? So let me know what you guys think in the comment box. Well, here we go. Let's check out what's happening in Florida, because many people are moving to Florida. See, the house market in Florida hurts many, but helps slow to come from legislator. I'm not going to read this article because it's political. Look from a political website. Okay, the Salt Lake Tribune. Oh, I don't want to pay for your subscription. Do. Let's see what's going on in California. That's the Sacramento area. Bay Area housing. Bay Area housing probably through the moon still. Medium home price in Marin County, 1.49 million. Like, which average guy, blue collar worker, could afford a $1.5 million house? Man, let's read this. Tayshaun Prince, I remember him from the Detroit Pistons. Left-handed basketball shooter. He was good. Former NBA star Tayshaun Prince sells made over Florida. Prince sells made over Florida mansion for $7.47 million. It was in North Palm Beach. He bought it for 3.1 million. Look how big his house was. 7,058 square foot house. Oh, that's a mansion. Oh, they got some pictures of it. Oh, that's nice. Beautiful lighting. Ooh. That's the bedroom. Is that the master bedroom? Oh, with the pool. Man, that's a nice house. Nice mansion. Excuse me. Nice mansion. Yeah, he did win a. That's what I figured. He did win a title with the Pistons. Nice kitchen. Beautiful mansion. I wonder why he sold it though. Does it really say why he sold it? Was he looking to move to another area? Now this is the truth. Buying a first home costs more than you think, especially now. Buying a first home is always stressful. Buying now increase eatings into the savings and inflation, driving up cost of home repairs is providing to be particularly costly. New buyers are putting more money into down payments and increased closing costs as prices go up. Yep, okay. Because waiving an inspection can often mean buyers face needed repairs shortly after moving in, just as budgets are already stretched thin, and the cost of those repairs is higher than the usual right now, thanks to labor shortage, yep, and inflation, yep, and the price of goods. Inflation rose 7% in December, as the price of appliance, household, and furnishing, yep. Well, check this out. So, and with Kathleen Jacob and her boyfriend that I lost 3 different Nashville, Tennessee houses to higher bids. Last summer, they're thrilled with their $461,000 offer that was chosen for a 112-year-old house. The seller had 2 conditions: waive the inspection and promise to go through even if the property was appraised below. How do you waive an inspection? If you're a first time home buyer, how do you do that? Like, that is like a no-no, because if you move in and you find something wrong, say the piping is gone and you got to dump more money into repairs, you're tripping. I don't know. I don't understand how someone could really weigh that, but people are desperate to buy. I don't know if desperate is the right word, but people are trying to buy in this market where they're willing to waive inspections. That is crazy. Some people will say you're crazy with information, but there are 12 to 15 offers on the same house. You're forced to waive to stay competitive. Yeah, not doing that. That's how you go broke. The new unit and installation cost 7,000 on the couple's moving day. In 95-degree scorcher, the home central air conditioning gave out, so they had the new unit cost 7,000. They opted to payment plan or officer interest. The couple still had roughly 15,000 left for emergencies account, but decided to finance a new system. First time buyers made up 34% of all home buyers in 2021 compared to 31% in 2020. So a 3% bump. Let me know if you're one of those new home buyers down below in the comment section. If you bought a home within the last 2 years, if you're one of the 34 or 31% that bought a new home, and if you did, congratulations. And leave a comment of how competitive was it. Were you able to buy the first home you put a bid on that you love, or did you get outbid multiple times? Let me know. And what state, I just out of curiosity, what state are you in that you bought your home, and I want to get an idea of how competitive it was. All right. Da-da-da-da. And her husband, like said, they had a 15-minute walk through the home, Colorado, before they decided to make an offer. They didn't notice that many of the home windows didn't open or close properly. They had an inspection, but the inspector missed the window problem. Ooh. The next shot came with a quote for repairing the windows, 50 grand. Oh, man, my heart goes out to them. $50,000 for a new set of windows that they didn't realize that that the inspector missed. I wonder if they filed a lawsuit. So the budget at 15 grand. The couple's going in phase of repairing the windows in the bedrooms, living room first. Wow. So financial planner advises that you budget for maintenance and repairs totaling 1 to 3% of the home's value every year. For a $500,000 house, this is $5,000 to $15,000. Gotta have some extra money for emergencies. Dang. I'm still shocked that people would actually waive an inspection. Doesn't that just set off red flags, set off the alarms? Like, there may be something really wrong with this house that the seller wants to waive it, because it's going to deter a lot of buyers and bring down the value of the house if you need to fix something. So like that example of that woman that their inspector missed the window issue that cost them 50 grand. And so if you waive that, if you waive the inspection, and something like that happens, that could possibly cripple you financially. So that's incredible. I could never do it, you know. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's just go through another 2 articles and then we should be done. Yep. And this is just going to be about an hour. But the rest of them are going to be about like 8 minutes. I want to make them I just wanted to, how should I say this? I guess start off on a lengthy note to get used to talking about everything that comes to crypto, real estate, stocks, whatever it may be. You know, I am not a guru. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an average guy creating a YouTube channel for us to learn. I want it to be like a community. Money moves. I want to know where the money's moving. I want to be knowledgeable. I want to make my own decisions. I want to be an independent thinker. I think today's society, we're seeing a lot of people that can just regurgitate a lot of information. I want to be an independent thinker when it comes to what should I do with my money that I work hard for, so I can set myself, my family up, you know, where we can live comfortably and hopefully be able to generate some wealth and live secure, you know, and possibly be financially have financial freedom to do what we love. So yeah, you know, welcome to Money Moves YouTube channel. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit make a couple comments down below, you know, where you from. And if you found anything interesting from the articles, please leave a comment. I know I'll probably get some criticism. I'm new, I am not an expert. I'm open to admit that, but the thing is that I am open-minded and willing to learn a lot about this. So let's see what else. Dun-dun-dun-dun. So that was on Realtor. Forbes. Let's check out Forbes. House forecast reveals the best markets for each stage of life. Really? Let's see what Forbes is saying about this. Knock, a digital home ownership platform today released its ranking of the best housing markets by generation. In 2020, Austin, Texas ranks #1 for millennials, while Miami is the best market for Gen X. And Pittsburgh tossed the list for baby boomers. Austin and Knoxville, Tennessee are the only metros to make 2 lists. Yeah, those markets are just popping. Austin is, I think, what they were trying to. It began as the Silicon Valley of Texas, and it's and Rogan really put it on the map with Joe Rogan when he went out there. Miami's popping. Miami, just what can you say about Miami? Right, go on the beach, beautiful weather. They're trying to make it the cryptocurrency hub. Pittsburgh for baby boomers. Housing markets. So the analysis takes into account the Knox 2022 housing forecast. Expects the national median sales price to grow to 8%. That's crazy. Me and my dad were talking about this. Average house is 399,000 across the country. That's expensive. Homes to sell in an average of 20 days, down from 22 in 2021. Supply to fall 11% to 2%. Man, that's going to be a huge drop. With 6 of the top 10 millennial markets in the South, two each in North Carolina, Texas. The top 10 millennial markets ranking in order: Austin, Texas, Des Moines, Charleston, San Antonio, Rhode Island, Winston-Salem, Charlotte, Spokane. Very fascinating. All right, more geographically diverse, the best markets for younger and older counterparts. The top 10 markets for Gen X. So Miami, Austin, Tennessee, Portland, Boise, Idaho, Omaha, Phoenix, Salt Lake City, and Boston. Boston, that's a surprise. I was not expecting Boston. Yeah, that is quite fascinating. The other ones I totally get. The best market for baby boomers: Pittsburgh, Lansing, Michigan, Knoxville, Tennessee, New Orleans, Georgia, South Carolina, Jacksonville, Tucson, Arizona. In those metro areas, millennials make up 20 to 25% of the population. Gen X, age 41 to 56. In 2020, the median home in the best Gen X markets was 17% more expensive than the median home price compared to New York, San Francisco, Seattle. Homes in these markets offer 150 more square feet. National average, yeah. I would want more space in my home or condo, apartment, whatever it may be. Well, the list wasn't that much surprising. I was expecting a couple curveballs, but just about a couple cities that were rather surprising. Meet the Texas-born Italian princess who's selling a $532 million Roman villa with a Caravaggio ceiling. What is a Caravaggio ceiling? I have no idea what that is. LA mansion once listed for 30 million sells it at auction for a fraction of the price. Purchase of a mansion, 200 states for $6 million. Well, that's quite a bit down, but that's still in the millions. The sale comes from the heels of the record-breaking year of Southern California housing market, where high demand and low supply fuel unprecedented closing prices. The property was listed at 15.8, then reduced to 13.5. Coming in just under 8,000 square feet, 3-story Mediterranean style, consists of 8 full bathrooms, 3 half baths, 4 bedrooms, as well as 800 bottle wine cellar, movie theater, library. Property. Okay. Alrighty then. All right, let's see if we find one more before we wrap it up. Let's see what CNN says. Why West Coast homes or prices are surging. All right, let's see from CNN why West Coast homes prices are surging. Housing markets out west are on fire. Yep, I can see that. And the state that I live in, prices are rising, supply is citing competition among buyers is fierce. That's all good news for homeowners, not so much for home buyers. Yep. I would not want to be buying a house right now, like that couple in Tennessee where they bought a house with where they had to waive the inspection. Yeah, nope. That's tough. Everything in the Rocky Mountain states and everything from the Rocky Mountain states and west from there are doing much better than the rest of the country. It's been like that quite constantly. Seattle, Las Vegas, and San Francisco are leading the way in annual double-digit home prices gains. Strong economic growth and job creation are 2 main drivers of price increases. Yep. The tech boom has created more strong talent pools. Local economies are booming everywhere. Okay. Yeah. Nationwide, the average homeowner gained 16,000 in home equity from the first 3 months of 27. Logic. In places like San Jose, San Francisco, even a starter home can cost 1 million. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck there. All right, that one was rather short. I didn't really get much information on that. Let's look for one more. NBC Real Estate. NBC News. All right, let's see here. From NBC News, what to expect from the housing market now that the Fed has signaled rate hikes? Are we going to see a crash? Or I know we're going to see a little bit of a slowdown. Well, that's my prediction, a slowdown, but are we going to see a crash? Some people are anticipating that. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell has said central banks intend to raise interest rates this spring, but the move will be enough to halt. But will the move be enough to halt surging home prices? Plan to buy a house in 2022. The good news is conditions won't rapidly get out of control the way they did last year. The bad news, the supply remains tight. Yep, everyone is saying that. There's no expectation that prices will fall, but our forecast suggests that price appreciation will show. Prices won't repeat the meteoric 18% increase they sustained last year. They will still rise somewhere in the neighborhood of 7.5%. That's not much of a breather, especially when interest rates will be rising at the same time. Others expect other experts have slightly lower projection for price appreciation, but no one sees a reversal anytime soon. Well, Fannie Mae home purchase sentiment index found that while 76% of those surveyed said the present is a good time to sell a house, just 26% said it's a good time to buy. Yep, it is a seller's market. By comparison, 52% of correspondents had characterized the current market as a good time to buy a house a year earlier. So let me know again, what do you guys think? You guys think that once the Fed hits that increase, we're going to see houses drop? Are you going to be a buyer? Have you already bought your home? Leave a comment. Money Moves YouTube channel. Let's make it interactive. The rate conventional mortgage is currently hovering around 3.5%. Various real estate experts predict that this will rise anywhere from a half to a full percentage point through 2022. It's heavily dependent on what the Fed says and does. We are going to see for sure the prices of rents increasing for the next few years. A lot of these bigger funds are scooping up single family homes in bulk. I'm interpreting that as they think they're going to be very high demand for single family homes, according to this article. While new homes are being built, experts say it isn't happening fast enough. That is true. We have to remember that middle income people, their main way of accumulating wealth is home ownership. That is a fact. Home prices are pushing home ownership away for the first time loan. Yep. Right now it's a wait and see what's going to happen. So right now I'm watching Jordan Spieth is leading. I wonder if he won the tournament. He's on hole 14. Let's see. Commercial real estate faces near record costs from flood damage. Oh yeah, I've seen this. Mark Cuban buys entire empty town of Mustang, Texas. Hottest homes, coolest prices. Yeah, I've seen that. Look at this article. A property giant in China is on the brink of collapse. The government might let it fail. I don't know too much about that, but I saw that. I think it was on YouTube. I was watching the video where they were explaining what was happening, which was rather interesting. I think real estate investment. So in China, I think it's like 20. I don't want to guess again, but this article is probably a good one to read. I'm not going to read it right now because I'm about to wrap up this video of just an introduction to Money Moves. It's February 6th. I appreciate you if you've been watching the whole time. I just been kind of just going through all these articles from crypto to real estate to a little bit of stocks, and I'm gonna be editing these a lot better. This is an hour plus. I'm gonna be doing like 8-minute videos where just provide information. I know not a lot of people have time to just go through the internet and read all these articles where I'll be able just to give my take, see what's going on, what are people writing about when it comes to everything that comes about money, whether it's crypto, real estate, stocks, and just provide hopefully informative and entertaining content to you guys. So I appreciate you guys listening. I know for episode 1, I guess that what this technically is not the greatest work, but I just wanted to kick it off. A lot what I see a lot of people is that holds them back about wanting to do everything perfect. I'm just jumping in, just jumping into this and just seeing how it goes. And once I watch this, edit it, if there's any ways I can improve, I will. That's what I promised to do to my, for this channel. I promised myself that I'm gonna do my best and hopefully, get this YouTube channel growing where it reaches people that actually like the content that I'm producing. All right. Well, anyways, again, my name is Diego. This is Money Moves. I appreciate you sticking to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, comment, hit the like button, and I appreciate your time. Thank you. Have a good day.